What's going on, everybody? Welcome back.
I'm always glad to see the sun come up one more time.
Man, you and me both.
I've heard that folks at Finch Farm need some help. The Minutemen should be the ones that answer that call.
Okay. So we have another farm. Actually, we were headed to one farm, I believe. Has a little tractor and field symbol. All right, so it looks like another one. If each one of these places is going to be a small place that you can build, this looks to me like there's an opportunity to set up a lot of outposts. And if this is going to be kind of a radiant thing to kind of gradually nudge you around the map, not only to help you discover new locations and stuff, but to just kind of, you know, just kind of see everything, so to speak, and then I guess eventually settle the whole Commonwealth. That's kind of cool. And I was thinking about using some of these smaller places like this right here as basically just outposts, watering holes, you know, for Brahmin caravans to come through, a place to attract merchants, let people, you know, get some sleep if they need to, grab a bite to eat, maybe set up a little food stall, and that's it. No armor and clothing and stuff. We'll let the caravan traders come through and do all that. But just like a rest stop. And if we have enough of these places, maybe it'd give the Minutemen a place to kind of base their patrols and stuff like that. Anyway, from a role-playing aspect, it sounds like a good idea. Oh, what's this? Is this our first super... Have we fought any of these guys yet? I don't... Well, if we have, I can't remember. I think this is our first super mutant. Sweet. I miss these guys. These guys are like nostalgic to me. This brings back all the feels. Especially... please tell me they have the same voice actor. That's like the most important thing, because I love their dialogue. I can smell your fear, stupid human. Time to die. Awesome. Oh, that was a headshot. What does he have, about 25% health left? They're not too much tougher than people. A bit, but not too much. That was a bad shot, but at least I got him.
Someone there.
There's a couple more.
Noises.
I wonder if these guys were about to go harass my little settlement.
I hear something.
Like a super mutant raiding party. I wonder if they kidnap people to make more super mutants, which is what they were doing in Fallout 3. They were using Vault 87 basically as a breeding ground. And they would take all their hostages there and make more mutants. And I think those centaurs were their mistakes. I think that's how that played out. So anyway. Oh wow, I just straight up missed. I'll bet you the guys in power armor don't get jostled around quite as much by bullets. I'm getting staggered a bit. Makes it hard to aim. Okay, I think I'm taking a lot more shots than I'm giving, aren't I? I went and made him mad. Awesome. Well, they have a cool look. They've changed a bit, but not much. I'm cool with that. This is the Commonwealth version of Super Mutants. Getting yelled at. Oh, wow. Okay, he's taking some damage. Headshots apparently aren't as effective on these guys. Because they're thick-headed, thick-skulled, I guess. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to waste a bunch of healing items. I'm going to go take a nap and get some free heals. In fact, that bed that I just made for them up there, I'm fixing to go use it. We'll see if I can't find some stuff, maybe to give, one of the settlers. Marksman, well, that had a big old long title on it, didn't it? I was thinking about giving the settlers ranged weapons. With this in mind is, most of the time in games, it seems like AI will basically start attacking based on the range of their weapon, you know? If they've got a melee weapon, of course they're going to get up in your face. If they have a, you know, shotgun and so on and so forth, they'll probably... Well, I don't know. I take that back, because I had a raider shooting me with a shotgun from the top of a tower and hitting me sometimes with it, too. Wasn't doing much, but still. So, no, I guess, yeah, I guess maybe that's not a thing. I was going to say maybe a longer range weapon would allow the settlers to get off a couple shots before they started getting shot. especially out in the open like this place right here. I could surround this place with walls, but I'm thinking, like I say, just more or less an outpost. As long as I have the defenses above what the food and water total is, this place shouldn't get harassed much anyway. I kind of wonder if that super mutant band there wasn't headed up here, though. Kind of curious. Oh well.
I want to trade a few things.
Maybe it's a good thing I showed up. Guess we'll never know.
Sure thing.
Alright, so it looks like settlers just come with kind of a default pipe pistol. And this thing takes 38s. It doesn't take 308s, so she already has ammo for it. Probably use less of it with that anyway. It'd be a lot more accurate, so okay, cool. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it'd be wise to equip them with rifles and snipers over pistols and shotguns and machetes and stuff like that. I don't think I need them running out there in melee and facing a band of raiders. I think as long as they keep a nice, safe distance, that'll be just fine. Let the turrets do the rest. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know. You know, I wonder aloud, and that's really, really most of it is just sharing my experience with you guys, right? Wondering aloud. You know, if y'all weren't here, I'd be talking to myself, I guess. But this is as I go along, and I know YouTube is flooded right now. And you know, the bigger the game, the more videos you're going to have of people capitalizing on getting views on because it's a bigger game. I mean, I get it, right? But it's flooded with all the tips, tricks, glitches, cheats, exploits, blah blah blah, and all this stuff. And you know what those videos really spell out to me is how can I ruin my Fallout experience the fastest? For example, say I want to learn how to set up traders, you know, in a particular settlement. I could go watch a video on what you need, where you need to go, what you need to do, who you need to talk to, how, you know, this and that, and blah, 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 what's going to happen, what you're going to get. And you know what? I can have it all experienced for me and figure none of it out by myself. But you know what? A big part of the joy of experience a Fallout game is seeing, experience, and learning this all for myself. They added all this new stuff. Why would I not want to kind of mull through it at least once, you know? Now, in hindsight, if something's not quite working and I don't get it and I can't find it, I might go look. I might even ask. I might say, how the hell do you do this? You hear me asking out loud a lot, but most of that is really just me wondering aloud. Also, remember that by the time you see this, I will sometimes be 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 videos ahead, and will probably by that time have already figured it out. So when I see you guys leave your comments, which is really awesome, a lot of you guys being helpful, things like, oh, well, you know, when you're building, you know, if you use your triggers, you can turn things instead of having to walk around with them to help you place them better. Stuff like that. That is awesome. Okay. And a lot of times, you know, by the time I read that, I will have, you know, done a bunch more stuff. You know, I will be at a point in the game where I probably figured that out, but maybe not. But either way, all that stuff's awesome and it's really appreciated. And for all you guys and girls in the comment section, I do want to point something out. All of you have been really, really respectful. If you think about it and you look back through the videos up to this point, and even on a lot of the other videos, everything from Skyrim to just you name it, right? Now, we've done some older games, so a lot of that's already, there really is no spoilers for a game that's 6, 7, 8 years old, right? But still, for the most part, we'll share tips and tricks and stuff like that, but nobody's coming here just to troll with spoilers. And y'all know, y'all have been on some of the, especially some of the bigger channels where guys have a lot of subscribers, and you get the guys in there who thrive on just making other people miserable because they're miserable. And so they'll troll and they'll put in spoilers intentionally just to ruin it for people. And if, you know, on the bigger channels, it's impossible for the person running that channel to get in there and filter through every comment, especially when they're dealing with millions of people, and weed all that kind of stuff out. And it's a shame. But we don't have that here. I've noticed we have, maybe we're not the biggest group of people, but we're an awesome group of people here. All of you. Just, I mean, if you stop and think about it, everyone's been real respectful, been real helpful, and really, honestly, sharing a passion for the game. I think that's why we're here. You know, I'm hoping that's why we're here, and that's really what it's all about. And so I got to give you guys kudos. That's respect the crap out of that. I admire that. It's pretty awesome. It's not often you'd find a group of random people who are all courteous and just good people. and love the game for the game, you know? And, what's this? All right, now check this out. Look at this. We're headed generally in the direction of the farmstead where we're supposed to go. You and I know we're not going to get there for a week, right? Okay, so we can already accept that. It's a Bethesda game. We're going to see all kinds of shiny things between here and there that we have to go investigate. But I was seeing this, and I'm like, man, what is it? It's a plane crash. And you'd think when the bombs go off, this would happen, right? I mean, from what I understand, when a nuclear bomb goes off, it creates a magnetic something or another. You'd have to ask a scientist what it's called. But it basically shuts down anything mechanical. Anything electrical or battery operated is basically just killed almost instantly. I don't know who they're fighting down there. We got a flock of ghouls down here, and they all have names. What do you got? A Mr. Donahue, Mrs. Sumners? Is that what I saw? I don't know. Of course, my dog goes and gets in the middle. Okay, well, my dog's fixing to be down anyway. Get him, doggy. Get him. See you, boy. Oh, that was a miss. Mr. Sumner, yep. Good boy. Oh, no. I just shot my dog. Oh, wow. Dick of the Year award right there. Man. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean it. I really didn't mean it. Mrs. Sumner, you're gonna pay for that. Made me shoot my dog. It's your fault. Bull bitch. All right. Yeah, suck on that. I'm gonna explore the crap out of this place. I mean, I'm sorry for them. An airplane crash is a horrible thing, but they left luggage behind. Okay, look, Mr. Donahue. This is not acceptable. Wow. But when it said I had a 50-50 chance to hit, it wasn't kidding, was it? But they're for real about the lowered chance to hit someone in the head in VATS. That may be a perk actually worth investing in now. Oh, we'll see. At first, all these ghouls. I wonder if these ghouls were fighting down here. When we first got here, they were fighting somebody. Oh. And I want their stuff too. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we're going to go ahead and try to be thorough here. I've got a feeling this being a location that there's going to be something here. A magazine, maybe a bobblehead, who knows? Once again, for those of you that know where all 20 bobbleheads are, I do know that there's 20 bobbleheads. I don't, so keeping that in mind. I know sometimes it's hard when you see people playing in hindsight and you're like, but you missed that. You could have gone here. Okay, well, we didn't all know that to start with. And I am really there. I am in Noobville right now by choice. Like by choice. I mean, when I say I meticulously avoided anything resembling spoilers, hints, tips, tricks, blah blah blah, anything that might possibly accelerate the ruining of my game experience for me, I avoided it like the plague. This game is special. Fallout is special, and until Bethesda ruins it, I'm going to relish every minute of this. I would hope that
Nice.
a lot of you guys and girls, I hope you're the same way, is that you don't cheat yourself by giving into the temptation of going and maybe looking at things that you probably could have gotten yourself, but just impatience or
Sweet.
whatever. It's hard. It's hard. I know sometimes, like, you know, I wonder where that's at. I still like to have it now type thing. Well, you know, yeah, I'd like to have made a beeline for a couple bobbleheads right now just to put my build together. I did get to look at my perk tree. They let you see that from the beginning of the game, so I know what I want, right? Or at least have some idea. But I don't know what equipment's going to go with it. So do I go look up what all equipment is available? No. But when I look around enough and I say, shit, what, do 10mm submachine guns not exist? I did go look that up and found out, no, they actually don't exist. I did go to see, right? I didn't want to see what every weapon is available, but I wanted to see why the one that I was looking for wasn't. So sure, I'll go see something. Once I've looked for something and I've had ample opportunity to find it and it's just not there, then I'll be curious and I'll be like, you know, do I have my hopes up and I'm just fixing to get, you know, dashed in the dust on that, and found out that actually, yeah, I was. Same with assault rifles. That's another thing. I don't have the M16 style or AR-15 style assault rifles. Now we have this different thing going on. Like I say, it's more like almost a steampunk grease gun or something. It's different. I mean, it's not that it's not cool, but it's not what... I've just got a vision of a perforator or something like it. or a silenced SMG in my head. I just put that picture in my head, and it won't go away. I'm going to assume in the DLCs they're going to introduce a lot more weapons, because they are pretty thin on the weapons. And I would have to just assume that that's on purpose, because it's a Fallout game. It's all about weapons. You've got a million mods. You have more mods than you have guns. And I understand you can make a lot of guns out of the mods, but there's some guns you can't make. I can't make a 10mm SMG out of a 10mm pistol. I can make a fully automatic pistol. That's cool. And I'm using that. Sure, but I just, you know, looks are half of it. I honestly, almost don't even care if the gun sucks. I just want it to look cool. Dude, your gun only does 5 damage. Yeah, but it looks so sweet, man. But dude, you're playing on Legendary. So what, man? So I have to shoot him a little bit more. Just give me more ammo. And leave me alone. I'm having fun over here. Which is really, when it comes down to it, what it's really all about, right? Alright, so let's see what we got here. See stuff. I'm grabbing all of this. Potato crisps. Strongly resemble Pringles. Gotta respect that. Respect the Pringles game. Well, looks like a magazine to me.
Yes.
Plus 5 damage against Mirelurks. Okay, cool. I'll take that. My limited experience with Mirelurks so far is led me to believe that they are formidable. Dog meat's getting his
Hey.
Dude, I don't even know what you're doing, bro. Showing off is what he's doing. He's showing off. He's like, "Can you do this?" You can't do this. You can't touch this. Howling at me. Styling over there. I see you, dude. Right on, man. What's this? Flight data recorder. Okay. We will stop to listen to that at some point. And once again, I'll bet you from that data recorder we get some story, we get some little background, something. Or
Got it.
we'll get some reference to another place. We'll get a new map marker, we'll get a quest, a hidden quest, or something. And I have got to say, I'm thrilled.
Hey.
Is that Fallout hasn't lost its touch. It hasn't lost really its sense of humor, if you think about it. A lot of the funny stuff is here, the hidden little side quests, the little stories that you see in certain areas. They've kept that. So, and I know there's got to be a lot of new people at Bethesda. Years have passed. You know, people come and go. I know the original designer, Fallout 3 and Oblivion, he's been gone. I believe Mr. Ken Ralston. Okay, I know he went off to work with Kingdoms of Amalur, and then he retired. As far as I know, which is probably one of the biggest losses the game industry has ever seen or will ever see, is him not having his influence on it, because if you just think of what he's capable of doing. But anyway, with all that being said, I got to say a lot for just what I've seen so far. It's just familiar. It's just familiar. The kind of humor and the kind of stuff we're seeing and the things, it all just feels right. Man, I'm telling you, anytime you come out with a sequel to something, you know that people come and go as you have new ideas come in. And you see new stuff here. Combat's different, right? Some of the art's different. And that's another note, and I don't want to not give credit and respect where it's due. The artist that came in at the end of Oblivion and actually worked on the Shivering Isles DLC and did some other work at the end of Oblivion, and then was responsible for much of the art in Fallout 3, as far as I know, and then basically was the lead artist in Skyrim. He passed away. I want to say it was like, you know what? I don't remember the exact cause. Anyway, there's even an obituary on the Bethesda website, which is very classy, and talks about his influence and his passion for art, and that he's just always just drawing things and coming up with some new thing to just make the game enjoyable. And I mean, you can see it. So this would be new artists here, and I wonder if there's some homage to that man somewhere here in the game. I don't know that I'd recognize it if I saw it, but I would think so. I would think so, that there would be some sign of respect somewhere. Michael, I don't remember his last name. Michael something, I believe his name was. Anyway, yeah, just a shame. Real loss. Because apparently that dude's whole character was just video games and art about video gamey stuff. Just, man. He sounded like he was really cool. Anyway. I want to get melancholy. Don't want to put a rain cloud over the game, but just, you know. Anyway. So this would be new people, and I think they showed respect to the original stuff. And it has that feel, you know, the Fallout, the design, like even these boxes and stuff like that, they all have that 30s, 40s, 50s, old school kind of feel to it. All right, so apparently those ghouls ran into a pack of raiders down here. Oh, nice. And they have stuff. They have the good stuff. Actually, I should probably take all this and run back to that settlement. Oh, well.
Hey.
Well, honestly, if we were at the end of this video, I probably would, actually. I would just say, all right, guys, we'll catch up from here, and then go back there and go drop some stuff off. Including all those raider armor. Go ahead and equip everyone at the settlement. I don't think they're any immediate danger anyway, so. Can only carry so much. I think we're pretty thorough here. Got a magazine out of it and flight recorder. Like I say, we'll listen to that at some point. For right now, saw this off in the distance. Looks like a huge Mr. Handy. What is this? Another thing I need to be careful of is not just saying, hey, what's that over there, and running straight for it and getting mobbed by 5 Mirelurks or 20 raiders or whatever. See, it's these things that pop up just out in the middle of nowhere, and you're like, what is this? Okay. Okay. Lethal force against loot. Alright, so I guess we better not go running in there stealing everything, right? And get rid of some of that junk. Call that trash food. Junk food. Literally, junk food. Yum yum deviled eggs, huh? 200 something years later. I'll bet you they're just awesome. And communists. Watch out for looters, trespassers, and communists. Alright, so that place is... I can already see it. That's going to have a story in and of itself. And there's a setup there, and that's going to be awesome. I want to... Lake Quana... Okay, somebody pronounce that for me, please. Quana Poet? Okay, you know, I'm going to murder that no matter how I try to say it, so forget it. But, I want to look around here. We will. We're going to go check out that wherever that robot's yelling at us from, but, I want to look around here. This looks suspiciously like a place where I could find stuff. Like that trailer right there. It certainly looks like a place could have stuff. And we're right next to a lake. What tells me there's Mirelurks here? What do you guys think? Mirelurks? Anytime you're near water. That was a problem in Fallout 3 also. It's a good save spot right there. That is a Mirelurk Razor Claw. Oh, and he's tanky as... Tanky AF. Wow, okay. See, you can dodge. You can dodge and even block and stuff. And knock people off you with a melee bash and stuff. My dog's already down. God, this dude's put out some damage. Okay, on this difficulty, the perk, making your companions tougher if you're going to have one, is definitely worth having. I've just got to say that. What do we... Oh, wow, we got 2 over here. Well, those don't look of the Razor Claw variety. Not sure what it is, but let's get some 3 shots. And they're headed... Why did I do that? I've got this thing over here that I'm dealing with, and I just called into... Okay, well, that's just stupid. He's already somewhat hurt. Both of them are a little bit hurt. See, my dog got back up, too. Apparently, if there's peace for a certain amount of time, then, where y'all at? I know you're down there. Lurking. I guess that's why they're Mirelurks. They're down there lurking. Okay, well, I'm up here, so... Can I get some free shots? I can get some free shots. Take that. There's two of them right next to each other in there. Yeah, there's two of them right there. Oh, one ran. Oh, they're definitely not stupid. Not too stupid, anyway. Yeah, they got Mirelurks on a whole nother level in this. They'll juke, they'll dodge, they'll put up a block and hold it, hide in their shell. All kinds of stuff. They look a bit different too. Commonwealth version of the Mirelurks. Boy, I'd hate to just get mobbed by these guys. I'm sorry, on this difficulty, getting mobbed by these, I don't care what you got or what you're wearing. That's gonna be a problem. Can't tell if I'm hitting them or not. I don't think so. Wasting ammo now. Well, that's gonna get a little boring. I mean, I guess I could weed them both down eventually. It's like they're kind of. Maybe I can draw them over here. We're gonna go take care of this dude though. This dude, I don't know if he's a boss per se. He's definitely got something about himself, doesn't he? Yeah. Chase me up here, bitch. Wow. Didn't do shit, did it? Damn. He's taking almost nothing. Bullet sponge. He's probably just has one certain weak spot. I'm certainly probably not doing anything on his shell. I wonder exactly where their weak spot is. Sometimes I get some damage off on him, and then other times it does literally nothing. See y'all sneaking over there. Suck on that. Oh, I know that hurt. Sorry, dog meat. It's like there's gonna be just a lot of that on this difficulty, bro. It's just, it is what it is. He has no lack of heart, though. He probably takes a decent amount of punishment. He's unkillable, so there is that. He's a temporary tank. Is really his role in combat is really just temporary tank. He can do his share of damage though. He can. Razor Claw probably means he probably does a lot more damage than a regular Mirelurk. Yes, suck on that for hitting my dog. Punk ass freaky crab thing. Take that. Don't run. That was in the face. Face used to be there, that little blank spot they used to have right where their face would be, I guess. It used to be their real soft spot. You could put some real. Well, he's inside he's right under me, isn't he? Well, that's not creepy at all. Okay, this trailer has to have something in it. It has to. You don't guard a trailer with this type of crap if it's empty. Where'd he go? Where's he hiding? There he is. Got him! What does he drop? That's it, huh? Oh, nothing fantastic. Alright. Well, he wasn't a boss. I guess they have to say legendary or something. Get off me. So that plays into it. You can stagger enemies. That's kind of almost a... And you can dodge, see? You can dodge. Alright, so there's... I'm telling you, it makes a melee build viable. Alright? And whoever they've got working on the games now, definitely their input has definitely influenced the way the combat plays out. And I like that because it makes more builds available. If you think about it. You really kind of separate the type of players. what some of the gameplay I've watched, I'll catch like the first couple videos and they don't hit all that hard. Oh, never mind, I'm lying. I've watched some early videos, like, you know, first in a series or two, and I'll see how they'll handle basic things. Even caught, I think it was Jordy Jordan? I believe it was him. Anyway, him messing around in Super Duke Martin. I think he's playing on survival mode too. But kind of a shout out to him. But he was in there and I was watching, and he wasn't using much melee. You know, and there's different styles of players. Now he wasn't running around all tanking it up with power armor and all that crap. Okay, we're gonna have to end this right now. But I noticed him relying specifically on the guns and the ranged and keeping something of a distance and all this and that. And I could see incorporating lots of different stuff. You have the players who run around, you know, the thicker the armor, the better. Just give me a minigun and a fat man, and you know, even if they do get up on me, they just can't kill me type thing. And I'm just gonna hold down my trigger, spin to win type thing. And then you have the other players who want to get in there and use a little agility and maybe play more of the Dark Souls style and you know, dodge and juke a little bit and get in there and you know, mix it up a little bit. And so there's different builds for that too. You can make a tanky build with lots of endurance and extra hit points and all that extra stuff, and then you can have more of a light, agile melee type build. It just, man, there's stuff out there, and I want to put some of those together and come up with some really cool stuff, especially once I see what equipment is available to really cater to that style of play, and then come up with some cool things. And I love that they gave that to us. They gave us more viable stuff to work with, to make builds with and stuff. It's there. It's there. All right. Thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, click that button up top if you haven't already. That'd be cool. And then if you want to catch the rest of this Let's Play up to this point, click that image in the middle. It should send you straight to the playlist. All right. Y'all take care. Have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.